What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing and breaking down The Flash Season 8, Episode 4. The episode starts right where we left off with Barry facing Thawne and some of his allies. Barry starts off by being extremely confused when everyone looks at him like he's the real villain. Barry then tries to convince everyone that he's actually the Flash and that he's married to Iris, but nobody believes him. So then he tries to convince everyone by showing him his red Flash suit, but just like I thought, just like I predicted, a reverse Flash suit emerges from his Flash ring, which I thought was absolutely insane. And then Thawne, of course, proceeds to become the Flash. Then a fight starts between the Flash and the Reverse Flash and all of Barry's former allies, which, is really cool to see Barry in the Reverse Flash suit face all of his friends. We also find out that Ray, Nate, and Sarah from Legends of Tomorrow are all dead, along with Cisco in 2031, all because, apparently, of Barry's Reverse Flash. But then it gets really interesting. Thawne explains to Barry how he pulled all this off, how he tampered with Star Labs, how he killed Joe, and then he explains how he ran back in time and made sure he was the one, instead of Barry, who was struck by lightning. And now he wore Barry's face back in 2021, wreaking all that havoc when Barry thought that he was like hurting people and he didn't remember it. But then Thawne says that he finally did what he set out to do all those years ago, and he killed Barry as a child. And this, I think this is just absolutely insane. Now, currently, when I'm filming this video, the episode is not over. I'm filming this while the episode's going on, so I really am hoping that maybe we could even see a time travel scene where they go back to that night where Nora Allen died, and instead we see Barry die. I think that would be really interesting. And another theory that I had did come true. I said that Thawne might create a reverse flashpoint, and that is exactly what he called it. He called it a reverse flashpoint. Then Barry finds out that Damien Darhk was the real one who killed all of the Legends in Cisco. He also finds out that apparently, as the Reverse Flash, he has an alliance with Damien Darhk. So Barry goes to talk to Darhk and tells him, everything that happened, how he thinks the Flash is messing with the timeline. So basically, he appears to Darhk as like a villain, and he wants Darhk to help him time travel to fix what has happened. Then we see everyone back at Star Labs, where everyone still thinks that Thawne is the Flash. We see him basically giving orders to everyone, and you can tell that he's loving this because you can see the official Thawne smirk. He definitely thinks he's won his battle versus the Flash, and as I said before, I think this whole time, this was his entire master plan, becoming the Flash. Then Barry and Darhk attack Star Labs looking for the device that can help them time travel, but just as they get that, Darhk turns on Barry, accusing him of not being the Reverse Flash. Then Darhk finds out in Barry's original timeline, Darhk's daughter Nora is alive, and now Darhk wants to help Barry try and restore the timeline. Then Chester mentions that the Legion of Doom attacked in 2021, which obviously it's a changed timeline, so that most likely doesn't happen in Barry's original timeline. That will most likely eventually be restored, but that would be really cool if all the members of the Legion of Doom returned. Then Barry and Darhk talk about time travel and, how to time travel and all that stuff. Barry then talks about having to risk destroying the world in order to get enough speed to time travel. So yeah, if he wants to generate enough speed to time travel, he might cause earthquakes and tsunamis everywhere, thus causing Armageddon. Then Thawne and Barry face off at the loft, where Barry somehow convinces Iris that he is actually the Flash. Then Barry needs to reach Mach 20, as we said before, and Damien Darhk helps him with his magic. Armageddon then starts with all of the natural disasters and all that stuff happening because Barry's running back in time. We then see Chillblaine appear, which, I don't really care about Chillblaine. He shouldn't have appeared in this crossover. He's not a good character. But nonetheless, we then see Ryan Choi in his Atom suit, which was absolutely awesome, as Barry is trying to time travel with Thawne on his tail. But then Barry is able to time travel back, and we see 2021, where Despero has killed all of Team Flash except Cecile. He's trying to hunt down Barry, but then the timeline is restored and all that goes back to normal. Barry is back in his normal Flash suit. Barry then explains to Despero that in order to fix the future Thawne made, he had to cause Armageddon. Barry then sees that he got his job back, everything is back to normal, and even Joe is alive again. But then at the end, we see Reverse Flash, who this time is actually Eobard Thawne, in the time vault, and he says that he's going to live and change what's about to happen with the help of someone who Thawne must have been looking at in the time vault. The ending was pretty cool. We get to see Thawne, his eyes started to glow red. I thought it would have been really cool to see like Barry's eyes glow red. I think that would have been pretty fun. But nonetheless, that ending was still pretty good. Now, exactly what is happening to Thawne? It says that he will live and he's going to avoid, what's about to happen to him. Now is like time finally catching up with him. I know he's obviously been erased from existence many, many times, but could that have something to do with what's going on here as well? But yeah, comment all your guys' theories about that ending and just about the rest of the episode in general. I thought it was really, really good. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.